Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my final project pan update for 2018 and what I am planning on panning for 2019. If you guys want to see how I did with my first project pan and kind of what I'm leaving behind in 2018 and what might be coming into my next project pan, then keep watching. Alright, so let's start out with how my 2018 products went. So first I was panning the Formula 10.0.6 Pores Be Pure Skin Clarifying Mud Mask with Strawberry and Yarrow. I'm still working on this little guy. I am probably, it's like really hard to tell because it's like all air. Maybe about like halfway-ish, about done. Just gonna keep working on it. This is what is coming in with me for 2019 because I really want to try and just use up all my masks. I have so many masks, it's not even funny. So this is the one and only product that is coming with me into the new year. But I mean, all the other ones are too, but this one's the one I'm trying to pan. Next up is this Makeup Revolution bronzer. This is replacing my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. So this was a sample that I got in my advent calendar for 2017 Christmas. And I was using it for a while and it was looking like it was gonna pan. And then right as I should have really hit pan, I dropped this and it shattered. And I was using the chunks, but the chunks just got so small that I just threw them out, and this is all I have left. This little like crescent almost shape. I'm not gonna be able to use this for bronzer, but I'm definitely gonna just use it for like eyeshadow or whatever and just really use it up. So this is not something I'm including for my next project pan, but what I will do with it is I'll update you guys if I do eventually finish it in a project pan video because it would be nice to finally finish it. Next up is my Milani Baked Blush in Dulce Pink. So I didn't pan this either, but I have gotten so far. It's completely flat and it's getting there. It is so getting there, but it's just not there. So this is another product I will definitely still use in 2019, and if I do have any progress, I will update you guys, but I am going to be replacing it just like the bronzer. Next, we have the e.l.f. Highlighting Palette. This product is actually one that I did the most progress on, I feel like, because I was able to hit pan on all 4 shades. I didn't want to use them all up, but I just wanted to see if I could actually hit pan by the end of the year, and I hit pan on all 4 pretty quickly. I think I almost hit pan on one of these top shades like before I started. I really don't remember, but I was just proud of myself that I was able to see the pan by the end of the year, and I hit it pretty quickly with this, so yay me. I'm not keeping this for 2019's project pan, but again, if I do pick it up every now and then and I do see any more progress, I'll update you guys. Next up is the Tartelette palette from Tarte. I use this palette pretty much every time I did my makeup off camera. It's like an everyday palette. And I only hit pan on one shade, which is Force of Nature. This is a palette I will have for the rest of my life. If I have a daughter, like, this palette's probably gonna be passed down to her. Just kidding. It'll probably be like so gross, but I'm gonna have it literally for the rest of my life because these pans are so hard to pan. Like, these shadows are so hard to pan, and I used every single shade at least a couple times this year. I'm not even kidding. Especially Fashionista, this black shade is like an everyday shade almost for me, so I don't know what's going on with these shadows. There's like infinite in there apparently. I have no clue, but this I'm taking out of my project pan because it was a headache trying to pan it, and I'm just gonna keep it because it is a really good neutral palette obviously, but panning it, Jesus, it's gonna take me a lifetime. The last palette that I have is the Modern Renaissance palette. This palette I did really well on, and I'm really proud of myself. I was able to pan 5 shades. I panned Tempera, Vermeer, Raw Sienna, Burnt Orange, and Warm Taupe. Super proud of myself that I was even able to do that. I still feel like I could have panned so many more shades, but this is just a palette that I'll always use because it is one of my favorite palettes. I just love all the shades in it. And I'm not keeping this in my project pan for 2019 just because I don't want to use it all up like too quickly. Like I want to, you know, like savor it and keep it forever. And then the last product that was in my 2018 project pan with me was this NYX Butter Gloss in Madeline. So this little guy, I really feel like I used up a good amount of products. It just got really messy and I haven't been really wearing glosses as much. I am taking it out just because of me not using glosses as much as I thought I really did, which is interesting. That is like one thing Project Pan teaches you, is like what you really gravitate towards most. So I'm taking this out and replacing it with a different lip product for next year. So the products that I'm trying to pan for 2019, I have some samples included because I have so many stinking samples that I need to use up. So first sample being is this Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer in medium deep. I actually really do like this bronzer. It is really nice. I actually need some more bronzers because I'm using them all up, but I just thought I'd try to pan this one. Hopefully I don't break it. I really love this bronzer. It's so good. It smells nice. It smells like chocolate. It's a really nice color. I like it. Hopefully I can pan this pretty quickly because I have more bronzers samples that I could hit pan on. So next sample I want to try to pan up is the Benefit Rockateur blush. This blush is just a really pretty pinky peachy shade. I really like it. It's a really gorgeous shade for every day. It's just really pretty. It's a nice shimmer too. Yes, it has a nice shimmer. I always forget like which I have a shimmer and what doesn't. I think the one thing I don't like about it is the smell. Yeah, it smells like an old lady. Don't judge me, but I don't really like the smell. I loved this a while ago, but I just really want to use it up again because I have so many samples, especially Benefit samples because of their advent calendars. I got those a couple years in a row, 2 years in a row, I think, and it was the same samples both years because I don't think. And the last sample that I want to use up is the Mary Luminizer highlighter from The Balm. I really love this highlighter. I don't know why I've never picked up the full size of this before. I have to because it's such a good highlight. I just really want to use this up because, again, this is just something I've had in my collection forever and I never really use it. I don't know why. It's just so pretty, but I feel like if it's in my project pan, I will want to use it more. So that's why this is here. Once I use this up, maybe I'll buy the full size. Next item is, I feel like a little random, but I'm going to explain why. And it is a ColourPop eyeshadow in the shade Millionaire. Honestly, I just really want to pan a ColourPop eyeshadow. I want to see what it looks like at the bottom. I'm so curious, and I feel like I've never seen anyone actually pan one of these Super Shock shadows before. So I'm gonna do it. I want to try, literally just out of my own curiosity, to see like what it looks like at the bottom of the pan. Like, is this like a Tarte shadow that is like a black hole and it just goes on forever? I don't know, but we shall see because literally I'm so curious. And if you've ever panned a ColourPop shadow, do not spoil it for me because I don't want to hear it. The next product that I want to pan is this Beauty Creation Unicorn Tears liquid highlighter. Honestly, I just want to pan this because I want it out of my collection. I'm not the biggest liquid highlight fan, and I kind of wish I put this in a giveaway, but I had used it and swatched it, so I couldn't. But this is my thing. I don't really like liquid highlights, and I did put this underneath a foundation one day, and it did look pretty, don't get me wrong, but I'm not a fan. I don't like them. I don't know. They're just sometimes too much. So hopefully, pray for me. I can use this little thing up so quickly because I don't want it anymore. I have like not putting this in a giveaway pile regrets. You know what I mean? Like I should have, but I didn't. I wasn't thinking. Now on to the two palettes that I want to pan. So last year my goal was to just try to hit pan on a few shades. I'm not trying to use up a whole palette, but I just want to, you know, hit pan on a couple shades. It's very satisfying when you hit pan. My thought process though for picking the palettes were, I picked one palette that I use pretty frequently. It is in my one drawer of like go-to palettes. And then the second palette that I chose is one that I don't really use ever, and I've honestly never used it on my channel. Let's get into the first palette, and the first palette is the Too Faced Chocolate Bar. Don't mind the appearance of my palette. It's been in my collection for a while, but I really love this palette. There are a couple of shades that do have some dips, like this white shade right here and this like tan shade. So I'm definitely going to be using this a lot. Don't hate me for seeing if you see this in a lot of tutorials, because I just, like I said, I really want to try to hit pan on some of these and see how far it goes, because I feel like I definitely could hit pan on a lot of these shades, because the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette is like a go-to palette for me. Like I was saying before, this was in my go-to drawer, so it's definitely doable for me. I'm very confident in myself that I can hit pan using this. And the second palette that I want to hit pan on is the Cargo Cosmetics Havana eyeshadow palette. So I really like this palette. I think these shades are gorgeous. It's just one that I don't really gravitate towards much. I really love the shimmer shades. They're so pretty. So I'm definitely going to do tutorials with this, because I honestly never have on my channel, so I don't know why. I think it's just because, this is honestly why, the names are, it's like a Cuban inspired palette, Havana, duh. Some of the names are like Spanish, and I don't want to come on my channel looking like an idiot trying to pronounce these names, because I pretty much failed Spanish in high school, so yeah. So I don't want to, like, you know, upset anyone because I can't pronounce anything. And this is the one palette that is in my I don't use enough drawer, because that's literally how I have my palettes categorized. And the last thing I'm trying to pan is a liquid lipstick, and this is from when I was a brand ambassador for 3 seconds, and I'm not going to mention the name of the company or the brand that was a thing that is no longer a thing, but the shade is called Pink Sand. So this liquid lipstick is one of my favorite nudes. So I hate wearing this lipstick sometimes and like posting pictures on Instagram, because I'm always afraid someone's going to be like, oh my god, what's your lip color? It's so pretty. And I can't tell you guys because it's no longer available. So that's just why I thought I would pan it, because it is no longer available and it's just been sitting in my collection. I definitely could find a dupe for this. If you guys know of a shade that's like similar to this, let me know in the comments down below so I can go buy it from Ulta, Sephora, Target, wherever. But that's just why I'm panning it, because it's just been sitting here. And I noticed after doing my project pan that I really gravitate more towards liquid lipsticks and not so much lip glosses. So that's another reason why a liquid lipstick is in here. And that is it for my project pan update and what I am trying to pan for 2019. Let me know in the comments down below if you're doing project pan and what you are trying to pan. I would love to know. If you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that red button down below to subscribe to my channel. Make sure you're following me on all my social media. That's always linked down below in the description box. If you guys have any video suggestions, please let me know in the comments down below. Or if you just want to leave a comment saying hey, please do that too. And that is all I have to say. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!